Hi, and welcome to the Never Cast Off podcast. My name is Debbie. I'm known as Deb's Destiny on Ravelry and Instagram. And this is my friend Sheila.
Hi, I'm also known as Blue Yarn Always on Instagram and Ravelry. And this is what, March 30th episode?
6, we think.
I think it's 6.
We think it's 6.
We'll make the adjustments when you put it up.
It'll say 6.
Okay.
It might say, we thought it was 6, but it's really 7, but I don't know. We'll have to figure that out when we get there. So, morning announcements. Oh.
Do you have morning announcements?
Yes, I do.
I have no morning announcements.
This is like a surprise for everybody that I have them. Oh, it's
It
going to
kinda
be
is.
rainy tonight. Knitter's Pride is having a square knit-along.
What?
Knitter's Pride is having a square knit-along. It's a spring charity knit-along. It's with Warm Up America, and it starts in May. The squares are supposed to be between 7 and 9 inches, and it's supposed to be knit in May. And there's...
Are you doing it?
Yeah.
You make a square. A granny square.
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
You send it in.
Oh.
And
To knitters?
there was a they had an address. It's in Knitter's Pride on Ravelry, the group there. They had something about it, and
That's a needle company?
Yeah, but it was really, really cool because they're making the blankets, and then they're going for they're getting it together now, so in the winter they'll have time to be able to give it out to like homeless people or something like that.
So they want one square out of acrylic or whatever you want to send in, whatever pattern you want.
Whatever pattern.
And then you send it in?
I think they had a couple suggestions. And the goal was if you get the most squares and you only knit in May, then you can win like a Knitter's Pride kit of needles.
Oh, so you could send them technically in a big box of like 200 squares.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay. So that is coming up, and I'm going to be involved in that one. And then the next episode, we're going
have
to...
a goal?
Yes.
What?
Knit some squares.
No, I mean of how many.
No.
Oh.
My goal is to knit squares.
So you actually be a square.
Yes, I want to be a square. Okay. Next episode, we're going to draw from the 2019 Fiber Goals and Tracking thread. So anybody who enters into that thread from January through the end of this month, so you have like another day to enter, then
That's on Ravelry.
on Ravelry, we're going to pull from there, and we're going to have a prize. It'll either be yarn or my pattern or a combination of that. We haven't quite picked it out yet. It's always a surprise.
And if you're watching the video on YouTube, there will be a link to Ravelry that'll take you right there.
Okay, I don't know how to do that. But
No,
you'll
but
let
it's
me know
already
there.
it's already on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's in the top right hand corner, like on the Instagram links are there, the Ravelry link. So you just
Okay.
click the link and you can go right in.
And it's the 2019 Fiber Goals and Tracking.
Terrific.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have any escapees?
I did have something done. I gave it to one of our knitting friends today. She became a grandma for the first time. So I crocheted her a baby blanket for her new granddaughter. And I seen her today at the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Lake house. The lake house slash Gilda Radner. It's a place where cancer survivors can go, family members of cancer survivors. So we went there today, and I gave it to her, the baby blanket. Oh, the baby's so cute.
Aw.
She's a first-time grandma for a little girl.
Aw.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't have it. But it was made with baby yarn. It's pink. It's squishy. It's really nice.
It was on the last episode, but it's just done.
Yep, it is done. That would be the only escapee that I currently have. How about you?
Well,
Ooh, you do?
yes. Remember I was whining the last time about making a
Were you really whining?
I guess I was. I don't know. I try not to, but it doesn't always
Do you like
work.
green?
Oh, it looks like it today. So this is a big and chunky, fluffy cowl. And this one's for my sister-in-law.
Get out. Is that the one she asked you to make?
Well, it's one. I don't know if she's going to like it or not. I don't know what color
It's
she
interesting.
So,
Can I try it on?
Yes.
It almost looks like a Christmas wreath around your neck.
Oh, no. I still have
Does
to.
this not look like a Christmas wreath? Look at the monitor. Give me a couple ornaments and a string of lights. It looks like a Christmas ornament.
Gosh.
Please
Okay,
comment below. Does this?
Okay, so I'm taking a class on addictions. It's it's addictions. I can't remember the whole name of it. And so I'm making this in there, and my professor comes up and she keeps looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And she goes, that looks like weed.
Like marijuana? Like
Yeah.
you're knitting marijuana? Seriously, no.
I don't know. So she kept coming up, and every time she was looking at it, she's like, that looks so much like weed. I don't know.
That's funny.
It was hilarious.
I think it looks like a Christmas wreath.
Well, that's fun.
Does your sister-in-law watch?
No,
Oh, I was only kidding if she was watching.
no, she doesn't. You're good.
Okay. Anyway,
So
comment
I have
below
to-
if you think it was a Christmas wreath.
Or if it looks like weed. Okay.
Moving on.
Moving right along. Okay, so what's next?
Hanging on the wire.
Okay.
What do you got?
So-
Scapies. Oh, getting your knitting on.
So after I finished that, I moved on to something a little bit different. Crinkle bag warning, sorry. I ended up having some classic Elite rayon.
I didn't know you were a fan of rayon.
Well, it's,
Trying to work through what you got.
yeah.
Okay.
And I have like, I don't know, 9 skeins. It's 109 skeins, 8 or 9. And I'm like, you know what?
You can get a sweater out of 900 yards.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do, though.
Maybe it'll just be a vest like Mr. Rogers.
Oh, well, it doesn't have to be long sleeves because it's rayon. And I'm doing it like this. It's going to be light and airy. It's going to be a raglan sleeve. And no pattern. I'm just winging it. And I just wanted to have something.
You're winging a sweater. You make me sick.
Okay, so this
You
is...
made enough sweaters that you can wing it.
No, I haven't, but sometimes I rip stuff out, and that's okay. I can live with that.
I ripped stuff out today. I was good with it. People were like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, just rip it out. Be done with it.
You really have to watch where you're doing that, because like if you're ripping something out and it's like 6 inches or whatever, and it's in class, it actually can be quite disturbing for all of the students or teacher that are near you watching you rip out stuff that they saw you working weeks and weeks to get done. It was interesting.
Yeah, but just tell them you're just there to keep your hands busy, right?
It's like, no, it's okay, don't worry about it. And they're like,
Oh my gosh.
so,
Hanging on the wire. I do our unofficial knit along in the group.
yeah.
Oh, what do I got in here? All about bathtubs.
Yeah,
I was looking for bathtub inserts.
mine went into timeout.
This is a paid for pattern on Ravelry. And I got the pattern from Debbie, who was so sweet to get it for me.
You're welcome.
And I still have my little mini kebabs.
Whoa.
They're still holding out. Kind of smushed up, but they're holding out on the color order. And I think I might have misjudged. Ain't they cute? Misjudged the color order. But I think these are all 10 ounce little mini skeins that I got from
10 grams.
10 grams. What'd I say?
Ounces.
10 ounces. Oh my god, I'm thinking weed now.
Well, no, I think they measure that by grams. I don't know. I could be wrong on that.
Oh
If anybody knows, don't ask. Don't let us know. We don't want to know.
So this is where I am.
Oh, that is cute. Oh my god.
I think I kind of went out of order.
I don't care. It's adorable. It matches. It looks gorgeous.
Yep. So I get like, I think 11 rows out of each little 10 gram. So I'm working on this one right now.
What I love is that you're just going until you run out. You're not sectioning it off.
I think I miscalculated because I don't think, I know I definitely don't want to do this one, but I'm thinking after this peach that I want to jump into that.
I would too.
Yep. So I think the next colors are going to be here. And then from this here, it's going to jump into here. Or am I jumping into here because of the green? I think here. Somewhere along the lines.
Well, the good news is you have time to figure it out.
Yeah, I have months. So,
Months.
yeah.
Yeah, mine's on timeout though.
You got yours in timeout, but
Yeah.
this is how far.
I am.
This is how far though. I really need to put more work into this.
It's pretty.
And I think once it blocks out, I'll see it better. You know, like the holes. It's got like yarn over holes in them. But in this dark, I definitely can't see the hole unless I didn't make it big enough. But there's going to be a lot of ends to weave in. And I think it'll make a nice little cute cow.
I think it will.
So this is what I got for hanging on the wire. And when I went to the lake house today, my friend Philly.
Put this in there.
Oh, my pattern, yeah. They were, you had bunny rabbits or cats to make, and of course I went for the cats. And apparently this pattern was originally in Russian. Somebody translated it.
Oh, cool.
So this is the pattern here. I believe it's on the internet for free. And it's a cat. And basically you're making it out of two squares. This is just some fun fur. I haven't created it yet, but this is one square. This is going to be the body. And then, oh, I'm sorry. This is a knitted pattern, and I'm not knitting it, I'm crocheting it. Because I'm using fun fur, so you're not going to know if it's knitted or crocheted, really.
Okay.
And then this is the face, the ears, but I'll have it next week. But I have 2 skeins of this, so I might make as many as I can. It doesn't seem like it takes a lot. And then I also found this fun fur, but I don't know if I want to make a cat out of it.
You don't want a red kitty?
I don't even think I do. But yeah. This is doesn't even have a name for the cat. Well, yeah, there's the name right there. I think that's in Russian.
Oh, how would you say that?
Spichamakruncha.com. There. That's how you would say it there if you're interested, right there.
Oh my gosh.
But whoever translated it from Russian to English,
Thank you.
yes, I appreciate that. But they were all making bunny. Oh, I made one of these there too.
Yeah?
They have wire, what is this? Memory wire.
Okay.
So I made one of these for myself. And then
That's
my
pretty.
mom's seen it and she's like, well, that's kind of nice. And I'm like, you want to wear it? And she's like, sure. And I'm like, Ma, do you want one? And she's like, yep, but I can't see the beads because she's
Aw.
getting the shots in her eyes.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, what color do you want? So I made her purple, red, and pink.
Okay.
So she's got one too.
Cool.
So not too bad. There was a lot of people there. A lot of people there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
They were massage people there, Reiki.
Reiki.
Yep.
Yeah.
They had Bollywood dancing.
Oh, wow.
They had knitting. They had bead making, paper crafts, counseling, meditation, journaling, all sorts of stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that was my day off today in the rain.
Yeah, I went over our friend Pat's house. She said
Did
hi.
you?
Yes.
Aww.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's
She's
nice.
She's amazing. Okay, so you segued very nicely into the DIY.
DIY.
Yeah, with your thing.
Oh, DIY. Yes.
I ended up getting a box in the mail.
Ooh. Does that mean you're spinning?
Yes, it is.
Well, let's see.
So my whirl is already on my wheel, but I now have bobbins.
Look how nice.
These were handmade, and the customer service of this place was just completely incredible.
Do tell, who are they?
It's Shepherd's Woodworking in North Fairfield, Ohio.
Wow.
If you guys need anything for woodworking, seriously, you guys have to use this company. Just the workmanship on it, just incredible.
Is this a small business? Small independent?
Yeah, Benita told us about them, or told me about them.
That's great.
But
look at all the bobbins you got.
I know. So now I have 4 bobbins.
So now you can really be spinning.
I can.
These are really beautiful.
And I sat down as soon as I got it, and it's like, man, I had a rough day. And then that's the day that the spinning stuff came in, and I was able to sit there for a little while.
That is cool.
Have like a half a bobbin full.
That's beautiful. Those
It
are
really
pretty.
is. The workmanship on this, it's just incredible. I highly suggest them. So again, Shepherd's Woodworking, 6 High Street, North Fairfield, Ohio.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Highly, highly suggest them. That's the customer service that you really want everybody to have. That's them. So, oh, I did something. Okay, this has nothing to do with DIY, but it was just, I'm in college, so you run into interesting things on campus. So I ended up taking a Narcan training. So this is actually a pretty cool kit, and if you can ever get free Narcan training, you definitely want to go.
What's it for? In case people don't know.
So what this is they give you some stuff. These are like nasal sprays, and I'm not going to take them out of the box right now because, and you know, whatever, they're not, it's a sealed box. Narcan is something that if somebody is overdosing and dying from opioids, only opioids, so nothing for any of the other types of drugs that are out there, you can give the spray, and basically it brings the person back from death, as long as they're still breathing. And I'm not a medical professional, but everybody should have one of these, and it's just really incredible if you guys can get some. And if you're prescribed any type of opioids at the pharmacy, you can also ask your doctor for Narcan, and they can give it to you. So I am not a medical professional. Let's say I see somebody and they look like they could possibly be overdosing. What am I going to do? I'm calling 911 because they know what they're talking about. I don't. And I would only administer it under them explaining me.
That supervision?
Yeah. And if it means saving a life or not saving a life. Yeah. But I'm just very elated to have this. I showed it to one of the psychiatrists, or told one of the psychiatrists at my job. He's like, oh, can I see the kit? I'm like, oh, I didn't bring it. I got permission. I'm taking it to him, so he gets to see it next week.
I finished my 5D diamond painting that I showed last week.
So
it just needs
beautiful.
framing. So if nobody's ever done this, this is my alternative to knitting or crocheting. So this is done. It's just all hearts. This is beads that have been placed on, and I just need to frame it and put it in a mat. Put it back here. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I think it's super cute. And the shimmer,
nice.
It's very nice. I like that.
Very pretty.
It's 5D diamond painting. And then I also did some spinning. So this was called Cherry Blossom, and it was, I Navajo plied it, correct?
Yes.
Or 3-ply? So I tried it. It's 1 bobbin. And I believe the fiber was from, I want to say Into the Whirl.
I think that's what it was.
Into the Whirl. I don't have the bag anymore. But the whole purpose was try to keep the colors together, which I think I did. I don't know how much is here, and I haven't washed it or thwacked it or done any of that stuff. But
So whacking, that's just like a cool word, don't you guys think?
yeah, that's what you can do when you come home from work and you're upset with your coworkers.
I'm gonna thwack some wool. Sorry. I'm okay.
But yeah, this is very round. Do you
So-
think I did it over too much because it's too barber?
Yeah, it is a little. It does have a lot of spin in it. But what I really like about the 3-ply is how, like you were saying
Keep
before
the
we
colors?
started, is it does keep the colors, but it makes it really, really round. The
It does.
yarn is really, really round.
Reminds me of rope.
Yes.
Because rope, rope is round.
It is.
Kind of much.
But it's just the more plies, the more round it is. And
So this needs to go in the bucket in the laundry room to be washed. Not so
it's
bad.
really pretty.
My makeup, and this was merino. It's 100% merino.
Okay, very
so
soft.
this will
It's
probably
very
be a
soft.
cowl. I'm thinking it'll just be a cowl. Yeah, it'll be a cowl. Make it for somebody.
Okay.
And that's all I got for DIY. How on you for satellite store?
Satellite store is next. Do you believe I actually have something for the satellite store?
I am waiting because I think I'm going to go to Ann Arbor.
I'm going to.
Are you? So we're
Yes.
going to go. The
Yes.
animals are drawing me in. That's the only reason I want to.
Well,
I shouldn't say
I
that.
can't. I really
Not
wanted.
that the vendors. I'm sorry.
I was supposed to vend there, but I just got too much going on, and my knee is killing me, and I don't want to blow out my knee just for that. So I'm not going this one, but the plan is for the fall.
So you are going to go to Ann Arbor in April.
I'm going to attend. I'm not going to have a show, though.
Got it.
Okay, so I have two things. First of all, I ran out of needles, so I got another pack.
What kind you get?
These are the Knitter's Pride marbles.
Oh, marble. Yeah.
Marbles.
Oh, and what do you think?
It just came in today. I haven't even taken it
What do you
out.
mean you ran out of needles? How many sets of needles do you have?
2.5 or
Get out
3.
of town. You got stuff on all your needles?
Not all of them, most of them. You see, this is why I wait to tell her, because her reaction is just priceless. Don't you guys love that?
Oh my gosh.
Ran out of needles, so yep.
Oh
So
wow,
now,
the cords match the...
yeah, so...
Who did you
There-
go buy them off right off Knit Pride site?
Oh, that would have been a good idea.
Or did you buy them off somebody on Etsy?
No, Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
And
Well, that's
then-
still, what do you call it? Knitter's Pride supplies them, right?
Yeah. But look at how
Wow.
pretty.
You got nice cords. I like the colors.
I love the colors. And somebody from our group had them, and I'm like, oh, they're so pretty.
You know, oh, I think it was Sharon.
Probably.
I think Sharon had some. Oh my gosh.
And I think somebody else, too. I don't think it was just... Come on.
These are cool. I
I
am
know.
shocked at you. All the projects. No, I'm not shocked. I'm just kidding.
I was actually telling Pat, I said, yeah, I can't wait to tell Sheila that I ran out of needles, so I bought another set.
And how many's in a set? 2, 4, 6,
No.
8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, 9.
Okay. 9.
She was right.
So you should have 18 projects on the needles, right?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I don't know.
So
I
we
don't count them.
So we have no review of those of yet because there's nothing on the needles as of yet.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got them today.
How exciting.
Yeah. So
I love
then-
mail days.
Yeah. So I ended up getting something else.
Okay.
I've been getting a little bit into card making, not significantly. I'm not selling them, nothing like that. But this one right here is, it says, let love grow through what you go through, grow girl, don't stop believing, and I'll love you very, very much.
And what are those?
So these are stamps.
So what do you do? Color them with a marker?
You take them off. So if you wanted to, like for the pot, there's a little pot here. If you take the pot off, and then you have the acrylic blocks.
Really?
Yeah, I got 2 acrylic blocks, 2 sizes. well, first of all, you take the plastic off before you start the podcast. Sorry, guys. And I'm trying to do it
I
one-handed.
have seen your cards though; they're beautiful.
Thank you.
And they got like the paper on top of the paper, which is raised.
Yeah.
Looks like
so
3D.
you go like that, and it's a little hard to see, but it's raised and it's on there. And then what you do is you put it on. Wait, did I? Now I don't know which way I put it. No, it's this way. Anyways, you'd put it in the
ink pad?
the ink, and then you'd put it on the card. And then what you would do then is you could pick a different, you'd pick whatever top of it that you want, and you'd stamp that one individually with a different color.
And then you put that back on here?
Then you put it back, you clean it, and then put it back on there.
No way, that's cool.
And so in the past what happened is you would have these sets where everything was already
Yeah, because you can
mounted.
buy stamps in the store.
And then it would already be mounted on a block, and then every pack would be this thick. Well, having it so that you're doing the acrylic blocks, and then like this, every pack is now this thin. So it's saving space, and you can have, yeah, it's just nicer. So, nicer
Very
to
interesting.
not have to do that. So,
So when next time you make cards, you're going to have different stamps
yeah.
to do the cards, or different sayings on the inside or the outside or whatever.
Yeah, I should have been bringing some of the ones that I've been doing with, I ended up finding some that had sheep on it. I should have been bringing that and showing you guys what I did with that. But, yeah,
Let's see.
it's just a little bit different.
And it is thin.
Yeah, and so then this way it's, you can, for, you know, the size this thick, you can have like 5 or 6 of them stacked.
And that would be all your
instead-
stamps.
Yeah, they're right in there, and they're all nice and neat.
And they'll always stick to those blocks, huh?
Yes.
How nice.
So,
You learned that during card making class? Or you knew about
I
that?
used to do scrapbooking a long time ago. Actually, one of the companies, it doesn't matter the name of it. I was a seller of them for a while.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because I buy the stamps now that are wood, and they're already pre-done, so I got to stack up all these, and it takes up a lot of space.
so you can get stuff like this now in Joann's, Michael's, you know, like this. But close to my heart is something that is it's better. Like the difference between buying something at Joann's that's acrylic and going to a local yarn store. So it's a better quality if you buy it from a specialty store, like close to my heart. Is that
Yeah.
yeah, close to my heart. So
Very interesting.
that's what I got for this one. And yeah, when folks are buying my yarn and stuff like that, I put a card in there.
Oh, how nice.
So if you want one of my cards, you have to buy something.
Oh,
Okay.
you're so enticing.
Oh, I don't know about that. So, yeah, I think that's enough. I think that's it for what I bought. Yeah.
I'm trying to, well, I'm going to go buy a new fish tank tomorrow.
Whoa.
And then everything else is going to be at I think the Ann Arbor, so. Because I'm thinking for some more fleece. That reminds me, I got to call Stonehenge back about my stuff.
Yeah, they increased the amount on the website to, like, I think it was 4 to 6 months or something like that for roving now.
Is
And
it?
8 months for yarn.
Wow.
So,
That's a big time frame. That's a big time frame.
yeah. Okay, so what else did I want to talk about? Oh, a few episodes ago we were talking about how old some of the different projects were.
Oh, you dug deep?
I did dig one out. And this right here is the Knitter's Handbook of Top-Down Sweaters. It's by Ann Budd. And what happens is she goes through and gives detail how to do a sweater, and then breaks it down from where you can just follow along the different charts. And it doesn't matter if you're doing something for a kid or I forget how big it gets up to.
Adult?
Yeah, I mean adult, but I mean I don't remember if it was like 3X or what size. But and this isn't going to mean anything without seeing the rest of the book. But there's a chart here, and you just kind of follow right down with all the directions, and it just shows you how to do the different the sweater on that, and it's amazing. But I haven't finished it. So when I started this out, I was like a size 12, and I'm no longer a size 12, so it's not going to finish me when I'm done, or fit me when I'm done. Or maybe I should just make it and then I'll have to fit in it when I'm done. I don't know. So this is, I started with the top. So this is the top of the sweater. And so the back, I started working the backing on it. And I just love this sweater so much. I mean, okay, so you have to, I'm not the best drawer, but I tried to draw. Don't laugh. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Go ahead and laugh. It's fine. So that's what my goal was, is in regards to sweater. And clearly it's not to scale for anybody's body. But that's kind of along the lines of what I was going for with this. But what happens is I changed how I knit since I started working on this. So where my gauge is completely different than it is here. So
there's a pair of needles that's been sitting for how long? See?
Like 5 years. So you see, that's why I needed to get another
set.
Yeah.
Do you like the wooden ones, or do you think you're going to like those other ones?
I like wood because it's warm, and a lot of times my hands are cold.
Okay.
So if your hands are always hot, then you're gonna want to go for like a metal needle, because that'll cool your hands off. Acrylic, I'm not sure which way it's gonna go, but from what I read a long time ago, and I can't remember the details, I think it's going to be just fine. So,
what are you going to cast on with your new needles?
I don't know. I just got them today.
Oh, I didn't know if you had anything in mind.
No, not yet.
Nothing in mind?
Nope. Just happy I got that one cowl done. The Christmas wreath cowl, apparently. Okay, so yes, this one's been sitting around 5 or 6 years.
Is this the sister-in-law that asked you to make?
Yeah.
Okay.
At Christmas time. So it fits. Okay, so...
Oh, I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
I think
okay,
you
I'm
do.
back.
I think you do. Anyways. That's fine. I don't mind. So I sell unicorn cleaning supplies. So that's fiber rinse, fiber wash, and
the
power
stuff
scour.
is amazing.
I love it.
Yes, if you got a fleece to clean, you need that product.
And they just sent something out today, guide to putting up knitwear. So what to do before you put your knitwear out. Before I go into that, I need to talk about, I made some yarn balls.
Can't see them.
No, you can't see them at all.
Okay. You made yarn balls, wool balls.
They're wool balls. You throw them in the dryer balls.
Pretty.
Yeah.
And they're actually like symmetrically good.
Why, thank you. If they're not, they stay in my dryer.
Oh,
So-
that's cool. So how are you feeling about the felting needle where you're gonna go?
I don't always do that.
No, you don't.
No. I put him in a sock.
Okay. Or nylon.
You can do either.
Either?
But I happen to have a lot of socks,
This
so
one's pretty. I like the color.
thank you.
Oh, it's kind of blown out.
So they're sold by the weight. So I have some that are like smaller. The balls are a little bit smaller, and they end up they can be like 5 to 7 in a bag or so, but they're all the same weight. So they're right around 140 or 150 grams, and then I think 150. Pretty sure 150. And then the colored ones, there's 3 in a bag for that one, and they're right around 140.
So what are they telling you
120.
about putting up your knitwear?
Thank you. Okay, so
And those are on your Etsy shop?
yes, they are. Storing without washing and thoroughly drying. Oh, this is the list of mistakes. So things that we always forget to do. So all bad things easily avoided by using unicorn wash and rinse prior to storage. Follow the washing instructions for your knitwear and lay flat to dry. Bone dry. Fold and store in an airflow friendly location, and your knitwear will be happy to see you on the other side of summer. So you don't, if it's in a plastic bag, you want to make sure that it's completely 100% dry before you put it in there. Mistake number 2, hanging on regular hangers.
Don't do that.
Whop, whop, your sweater is pulled out of shape and now blocking might not save it.
I did that with an alpaca sweater I made, my first one. I put it on a hanger, pulled it back out of the closet 5 months later. My armhole, I could get both my legs in there. That's how much that the alpaca, because it was a sweater to the waistband where your buckle is, and the sweater lengthened, or the pulling, all the way past the pockets on my pants. So basically, I just want to rip the whole thing out.
You'll need to.
Yeah. So yeah, don't hang your stuff on a hanger, please. Don't do it.
Okay, fold and stack in shallow stacks is the best way for knitwear to remain in the same shape it was before you blocked it or bought it. Avoid vacuum bags or plastic bins with lids because moisture can become trapped. Crap, that's where mine is. Mold and bacteria growth is not your friend. Airflow is.
You're gonna have to move yours out.
Yeah, I have to move it. That doesn't work.
I have one of those, I'm sure you've seen them, those cubes that are different colors, and they just a square shape of a box, and the top is open, you know, those cubes. I have a giant one that I bought at IKEA, I think, and I have all of my stuff stacked in there.
Okay.
So yeah, somebody told me before about plastic, because it creates a barrier for moisture.
Yeah, I thought it would be okay in there.
Well, now you got word. No, it's not.
Yeah, I gotta do something. That's not good.
Take it out. Unless it's all your acrylic.
Yeah, we don't care if the correct. Wait.
You don't have any acrylic stuff.
Oh my gosh. All of my yarn is in plastic, too.
Oh, that's funny.
If you must hang, use padded hangers that are correct shoulder width of your sweater. Children's hangers for children and small people. Just don't use hangers.
Don't hang
Don't
alpaca. I'm telling you.
do it. No.
Do not hang alpaca.
And then mistake number 3, which I don't quite get, and maybe you can help me. Putting up with itchy. Does your knitwear seem to develop a little bit of a pre-pilling itch? Give it a soak in unicorn rinse and lay it flat to dry. Any uncharacteristic itching will subside, leaving your knitwear soft and subtle for next season. So uncharacteristic itching.
So that it felt and now it itches?
Or right before it right before it pills.
Does it
gets
itch?
itchy. I don't know. So
I have no idea.
Yeah. So that I have that in my Etsy shop, and right now I have the dryer balls, but they're not put in the packages on there, so I'm going to get that updated this weekend.
Cool. Cool. I'm just
Okay.
making another square. This is going to be like a military cat. It's like green and brown.
It'll still be
It's going to
cute.
be an army
It'll
cat.
be part moldy.
Yeah, it could be. But it's crocheted.
Okay.
What fun. What fun.
So we're like all over the place, aren't we?
Scattered.
Okay.
This is our last one for March too, right?
It is.
Okay. This is our last one for March, and then we'll see you in April.
Can you believe it's supposed to snow today?
I do my taxes.
Oh, I got mine back already. I actually got...
You already did your taxes?
First time in like more than a decade.
Wow, I haven't even done mine.
It was painful.
I don't even want to do them. But whatever, I gotta do them.
Yeah. It was painful.
It
This
is
one?
what it is. Sure. Yep. Will it matter? Really?
I think we did this last time.
No, I thought we did the one where the guy was... You didn't like it because you folded the page. Right here.
No, we did a second one though.
Did you?
Yeah, because we had to redo it because it was too like jolty.
Oh,
I think that was... let's do this one.
Okay. Pick one.
Let me... Let others be right most of the time.
And this is Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, in case you want to go get the book. Because it's all small stuff. Like the book is small. Right?
It's very small.
But the print's not small.
Thank goodness. Eyes aren't working as good as they used to.
You want to wear these? I just got them.
They don't help me.
Please help me.
You want to read it?
Sure. You want to read?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll knit.
I'll give you a break.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Did you read the title?
I don't know if I read it out loud.
Let others be right most of the time. Oh, you're just gonna read it to yourself.
Yeah, I wanted to read it to myself while y'all watched to this time.
All right. One of the most important questions you can ever ask yourself is, do I want to be right or do I want to be happy? That's like the question of the century. Many times, the two are mutually exclusive. Being right, defending our position, takes an enormous amount of mental energy and often alienates us from people in our lives. Needing to be right or needing someone else to be wrong encourages others to become defensive and puts pressure on us to keep defending ourselves. Yet many of us, me too at times, spend a great deal of time and energy attempting to prove our point that we are right and others are wrong. Many people consciously or unconsciously believe that somehow their job is to show others how their position, statements, and points of view are incorrect. And in doing that, the person that they are correcting is going to show somehow an appreciation or at least learn something. Wrong. Think about it. Have you ever been corrected by someone and said to that person who was trying to be right, "Thank you so much for showing me that I was wrong and you are right. Now I see, boy, you're the greatest." Or has anyone you ever thanked when you were corrected or made themselves right at your expense? Of course not. The truth is, all of us hate to be corrected. We all want our position to be respected and understood by others. Being listened to and heard is one of the greatest desires of the human heart, and those who learn to listen are the most loved and respected. Those who are in the habit of correcting others are often resented and avoided. It is not that it's never inappropriate to be right. Sometimes you generally need to be or want to be. Perhaps there's a certain philosophical position that you don't want to budge on, such as when you hear a racist comment. Here it's important to speak your mind, usually, however, but it's just your ego creeping in and ruining an otherwise peaceful encounter, a habit of wanting or needing to be right. A wonderful, heartfelt strategy for becoming more peaceful and loving is to practice allowing others the joy of being right. Give them the glory. Stop correcting them. As hard as it may be to change this habit, it's worth any effort and practice it takes. When someone says, "I really feel it's important to," rather than jump in and saying, "No, it's more important to," or any of the 100 of other forms of conversational editing, simply let it go and allow their statement to stand. The people in your life will become less defensive and more loving. They will appreciate you more than you could ever have dreamed possible, even if they don't know exactly why. You'll discover the joy of participating and witnessing other people's happiness, which is far more a reward than the battle of the ego. You don't have to sacrifice your deepest philosophical truths or most heartfelt opinion, but starting today, let others be right most of the time. That's good.
I heard something like that a decade or two ago. No, probably one. And that was the receipt for the book, or the marker for the book. And what ended up happening is I started doing that for my husband whenever I possibly could. Like, oh my gosh, that's such a good point. That is so true. You're so right. It's so easy to say.
Yeah, why you always gotta be right all the time?
I don't have to be right all the time. Does it
don't
hurt
either.
me at all? No.
Nope.
And it just, the self-esteem that it builds up in the other person, it's worth it. And then what happens is they really do become less defensive. It really is pretty cool to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Don't always gotta be right.
I have this one group project, and there's one person in it that there is a potential for great conflict. At the beginning, I'm like, oh, this is going so wrong. I'm not happy. And it was clear that she was feeling the same way and about me. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need to be I don't need to, I don't want to, if you need me to, I'll be the leader. I don't care about being the leader. I just need somebody to get this thing started, and we're not doing anything. We need to move on it. It's been weeks since it's been assigned and nothing's been done.
Right.
And it was just trying to find the way to get things moving on it. And I finally figured out she just wanted somebody to set the time so we'd all show up. So I got the time set, we all showed up, and things are moving beyond my wildest expectations. This is going to be a very, very good presentation, very good group. And it looked initially like it was going to be something that was going to be highly confrontational.
No, you don't want that.
But just because I sat back on that one, oh my gosh, am I so glad that I got that thought to do that. Doesn't always work with me. But it just was so amazing to be able to do that and actually see somebody calm down, because she actually really wanted to be in charge. And me trying to be in charge was a threat, or I don't even know exactly. I don't care what it was. But it was something that just being able to relax and say, you know, you want, go ahead, run with it. And then she's doing a phenomenal job.
That's terrific. I was just thinking that unicorn wash, you just brought it up. I'm just going to wash this tonight. I'm going to soak it,
Okay.
rinse it, put it in a rinse, whack it a little bit, thwack it, and then call it a day. Be done.
I think it'll relax a little bit. I mean, there is a lot of spin on there.
There's a lot of energy on here because I had a lot of energy when I was spinning.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like personally? You had like a lot of...
I put a new fake faux fur on my wheel. Now it's gray fur. It's like this thick.
Okay.
So when my shoes off, I'm like, it's just like cushy.
Okay.
Yeah, I made myself a faux fur pedal cover.
Okay.
I don't know. I like it. I swap them out every year. It's really nice. I like it.
Cool. And with that, I think we are done with the episode. Anything else before we say goodnight?
Nope. See you in
Okay.
April. Thank you
See you
for
in April.
watching. Thank you for subscribing.
And don't forget to keep posting on the Ravelry thread so you can get a entry to win what we're going to be giving away.
Yep. And leave your comments below.
Thank you. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.